Hey peeps, it's your girl K-Cee Deeva here, and welcome to another edition of Afterthoughts, 90 Day Fiance, WTF Moments with K-Cee Deeva and Anthony.
Hey,
Anthony, my handsome co-host, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, love. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Last night was jam-packed with crazy on 90 Day Fiance, was it not?
Oh, yes, it was. Ooh.
Yeah. So if you missed the show last night, not to worry. We do this every Monday night. We chit chat and kind of get you caught up on everything that happened the night before. You can find our post on YouTube as well as on Twitter. So you
Mm,
can see that every Monday evening. We're just gonna dive right in. We're gonna
let's
start
do
with
it.
Brandon and Julia. Brandon and
Mm,
Julia went to the church where they're supposed to get married. Julia loved it and raved about it and did what girls do, ooh and ah, and
mm-hmm.
start to envision where things were and where people would sit and flowers and all that. And then Brandon came and pretty much dumped a whole bucket of water on his.
Oh, Lord.
Help me understand, Anthony. I mean, I get it. I get it that guys don't get into the whole, the planning of it. You're kind of, whatever the girl wants is fine, but you got to at least act a little interested. Am I right?
Yes, 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 Brandon, you have got to fake it till you make it, okay? I don't care. Listen, we all know planning anything, wedding, birthday party, funeral, whatever, bridal shower, whatever, it is stressful. I
Yeah.
get it. It's stressful. Okay. But you gotta fake it till you make it, okay? Yeah, whatever your soon to be bride wants to do, you agree with her, you shut up. Unless you feel for a fact it's not gonna work, you just go along with it, okay? Fake it till you
You
make it.
go along with it, but you also don't say things like, "Hey, this wedding thing isn't my thing." Come on,
Oh
man.
my goodness, like, dude, what are you doing?
You
No.
no, you just don't say that. You gotta at least
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
act interested. I like it. Fake it till you make it.
Yes.
Act like you
Yes.
give a crap because
Yes.
she was hurt and I felt
Mm.
bad for her. I
Yeah,
felt
you
bad for her.
did.
She was so excited.
Yeah.
Even the parents were like kind of chill. They weren't being obnoxious like they normally are.
Mm-hmm.
They let her, them do their thing and, kind of wait in the wings kind of thing. And then now Brandon is acting all crazy. What's wrong with that family?
I have no idea. I guess it runs in the family. It's all in the genes.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Speaking of a little cuckoo, Stephanie and Harris, which used to be Stephanie and Ryan,
Mm.
Ryan left. He flew the coop. So now Harris, the cousin that Stephanie slept with while she was with Ryan, is in the picture. He has more than gladly taken on that role that Ryan has, and now might even have a ticket to the U.S. according to Stephanie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This was Harris's face too when she mentioned U.S.
Right, that's exactly his face.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
exact expression. Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Harry's been waiting in the cut. Harris is smart because she said Harris has been there for me the whole time while I was with Ryan. He warned me about Ryan. He called me. He checked on me. Yeah, Harris, that's game. Okay, Stephanie,
Harris played his
Freddie,
cards right.
that's called game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Harris was sitting in. Harris was just sitting there in the cut, just sucking his thumb, just waiting. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for you to mess it on up, cause yeah. Mm-hmm. Mess it on up so I can go ahead and swoop on it. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Swoop on in, and
Just
that's
swoop on it.
exactly what
He
he
was.
did.
I'm telling you, he was laying in the cut, just sucking his thumb. That's all he
And then
was doing.
when he talked to producers,
Mm.
he confirmed what we all suspected. Hey, yeah, I'm excited to go to the U.S. I can do better for my family. I
Mm-hmm.
can do better than what I'm doing now. I can make money. Oh yeah, and I can also take care of Stephanie too because she deserves it. The
Mm,
afterthought.
mm, 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 mm,
Good
mm.
luck with that, Stephanie.
And he
Good
got
luck
three
with that
kids
turns
too,
out for
don't
you.
he?
Huh?
He got like three kids, don't he?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
He's got three kids. Yes, yes, he does.
And
So
then
of course he wants to come to the US so he can
mm-hmm.
provide for his family. I mean,
You
you
really think
know,
these kids and the mother of his child is going to like stop him from going? I mean, listen, I don't know if you ever listen. I don't know if y'all out there have ever been to Belize. I have, and and don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. They got beautiful islands out there. The water is
right.
nice. It's fun to go snorkeling. But you go into inner city Belize, you see why he wants to get out of there. No disrespect to Belize, I'm just keeping it all the way real.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
just
So yeah.
saying.
Well, good luck with that. We'll definitely be watching to see how that turns out.
Mm-hmm.
Zied and Rebecca. Now Zied pissed me off this episode.
Oh
Now
Lord.
I actually kind of liked Zied at the beginning. I thought he seemed kind of mild mannered, kind of went with the flow. Seemed like
Mm-hmm.
he really did, care about Rebecca. And then all of a sudden, he just took the tide turn. It's Ramadan's coming up, which is a
Mm-hmm.
Muslim holiday, and it's a big
Mm-hmm.
deal, for that culture. But
Mm-hmm.
what he did was shady
Mm.
because he said, "Hey, Ramadan, I can't, we can't stay together the whole month because that's part of their belief. And oh, by the way, if you don't marry me in 2 weeks before Ramadan, I'm gonna find somewhere else to stay." Wait, what? 2 weeks? You give her 2 weeks notice? Come on, Zia. That's just not right.
Mm-mm.
And
No.
but that's not right. That's not right.
It's not.
You
No,
tell her
you hit
two
on the
weeks.
head. It's not. No, you're right.
It's
It's
not.
not.
And then who are you gonna go see? I'm curious who's gonna stay with because he don't know nobody. Like,
Mm-hmm. Well, Rebecca even said herself, she was like, you can't go stay with, my daughter and son and her boyfriend because they're getting ready to move and everything. So you
right.
can't go stay with them. And then, it's like, she don't have that PI business anymore because she's managing that fast food restaurant
I
she
know.
she clearly gotta, and pay her rent because you see where she's living. And
Right.
on top of that, it's like, what's she gonna do? Pay for a hotel? And unless you can find, unless you stay in one of them little nasty, seedy motels where they're happy to have anybody stay there and then you can work something out where you pay them off for a month.
Or how
Yeah.
about you can go back home since you try I'm sorry, I think it's bamboo. I think I didn't think he was one of them, and we see a lot of the bamboozle, the hey, I just want to get to the US, get a
Mm-hmm.
green card, and get to the curb.
Mm-hmm.
She's been through this now. This is the third time she's gone across, somewhere out of the US, brought somebody back, and I don't like it. I
I
don't
don't
like
like it
it. I
neither.
don't like it. I think she even said, why are you rushing to get
Mm-hmm.
married? What's the rush?
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yeah.
she's finally kind of going, wait a
Mm-hmm.
minute. Why did you've been here all this time and you're just now telling me this? And then you don't want,
Mm-hmm.
because she wants the dream wedding, which,
Yeah.
you did it twice already. So I don't know what more you could do, but okay. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, that's enough. That's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. We'll have to
That
wait till this
is.
week to see if she rushes and gets married or she tells him to go home.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it too is that it's not the first time he's mentioned. He's like, "I'll go home." I'm like, "Dude, really?
Yeah,
You
he's
just
real
got
quick
here?"
about saying that, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like, "I'll go home." I'm like, "Okay, but dude, you do understand that once you leave, you don't come back. It doesn't work like that. You know."
It just makes me question his feelings for her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Again, I watched this show and my heart, I feel for some of these people. I think they're just lonely people
Mm-hmm. Oh
who
yeah.
who who clearly it hasn't worked out here. So they think, okay, well,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go abroad and try to find someone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just you see disaster coming.
Oh
You see
yeah.
the train wreck, the two trains,
Mm-hmm.
you see the wreck about to happen, and you're yelling at the TV screen going, no.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and place my bet right now. I think it's gonna be a tough one to call to see if them two gonna get married because
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea.
we got a
But
couple episodes left, and next thing we know, it's gonna be yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So we're
yeah,
gonna see. So I mean, maybe she might come around and say, you know what, maybe we can elope or something like that, or maybe she
yeah.
might send them packing. We're gonna have to wait and see.
We'll
But
wait and see.
you
All
don't wait
right,
till
let's
last minute
move
to say stuff
on.
like that.
Um, how about Yara and Jovi? So,
Where do we begin with this one?
okay, let's start with Yara went dress shopping.
She did.
Now, they're going to Vegas, so she went to actually Jovi's mom, which was
Mm-hmm.
really nice, went
Mm-hmm.
with her.
Mm-hmm.
Took her to kind of a fancy dress shop because it wasn't a bridal shop. She didn't want to poofy bridal wedding. She's wanted a quick, let's go to Vegas, let's get it
Mm-hmm.
done. So
Mm-hmm.
the mom took her to somewhere, they had some nice sparkly dresses, and
Mm-hmm.
she tried on some really beautiful, gowns, white
Mm-hmm.
gowns. And while she was trying it on, his mom got a little misty eyed, and she said, "Why are you upset?" She's like, "Well, my only child is getting married, and I'm not going to be there."
Mm-hmm.
And Yara surprised me because she actually said, "You know
Mm-hmm.
what? You can go ahead and come."
Yeah.
I was like, I clapped. I said, "Good for you, Yara. That's his
Mm-hmm.
mom. Let his mom
Mm-hmm.
and dad come.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of over these, like, I feel like a lot of the people that come here from these other countries, at least on this show in particular, they kind of got this snootiness. Like, I'm like, what? Especially the women more so than the
Mm-hmm.
guys. There's a
Mm-hmm.
few of them on the show
Oh
that
yeah.
they got this little snooty, and I'm like, come on, you're not gonna let the guy's parents come at least? Come on now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's a privilege to be with me. Well, it's a privilege for you to be here in the States. How about that?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, yeah, you on the K-1 visa. I can call immigration and have that revoked right away. I mean,
Oh,
if you won't.
I,
I'm just saying. You know. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. The very fate of you staying here. Yeah, see, you think the fate of our relationship stay here. Okay, that's cool. But the fate of you staying here in the US lies in my hand. Yeah, keep acting up if you want to.
but
I
here's the
mean,
thing. Here's
mm-hmm,
the here's the thing. Here's the thing that a lot of people may not know. Once you get that visa, once you sign all those papers agreeing to take care of them, you're on the hook for 10 years.
mm-hmm.
So even if it doesn't work out, and I think the loophole is like, unless you can prove that they were just using you to get here, and you have to prove
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
you're stuck for 10 years taking care of this person. That's what
Mm-hmm.
people don't do the research.
They
They don't
don't.
research the cultures. They don't research, all these kind of things, and then they're caught off guard.
Yeah.
And then
I
I'm like
mean,
yelling at the TV.
yes. I mean, come on. I mean, you know what? I will say this. That was definitely big of Yara to, say, you know what, you can come to
Yeah.
the wedding. And then eventually, later on, we would find out some of his friends could also go to the wedding too. Um, but it's also one of those things too where it's like, I guess she had to change her heart because she realized, you know what, Grant, I'm not going to have any family here, but it's not fair for me to take that opportunity for him not to have any family here neither. So,
Exactly.
you
Unless
know,
he screws it up with this whole bachelor stripper thing that he was doing.
and on top of that, she's pregnant too. And so he said last night, he was like, well, I don't know if I should go or not, and I don't know how she's feeling, I don't know if she's gonna be upset. And I literally tweeted out in all caps like, "Don't go to this bachelor party, dummy. You don't go if your girl is pregnant and she's having all these feelings about you going to a bachelor party. The best thing to do is be like, you know what? I'll call my friends over. We'll come here. We'll hang out. We'll have a couple beers. We'll laugh. We'll talk. You can be in the room and chill. We'll keep the noise
Right.
down. If need to, we can take a walk around the block, me and the boys. And I
Right.
stay here.
Chill.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you don't do that. And then but on the flip side of that coin, when Yara tried to tell him be home in an hour and a half, I said, I said, Yara, I don't think you know how American bachelor parties work.
Right.
You don't
Yeah,
see your spouse
she's in
till the
for a
next
rude
morning.
awakening.
Mm-hmm.
She's definitely in for a rude awakening.
Mm.
That's gonna be interesting to see. All right, Tariq and
Well,
Hazel.
yes. Oof,
Tariq
Lord.
and Hazel. This one fascinates me because I'm kind of rooting for him, even though I think Tariq's a little.
Mm-hmm.
He's interesting. I'll
Mm-hmm.
just say that.
Yeah, he's interesting.
But so they last week they did the video call with Minty, their former girlfriend. Yes, I said their former girlfriend. Um, they did the call. Hazel only agreed to it because, in very much like a female fashion, she wanted to see. She's got the suspicion that Tariq's still been talking to her and communicating with Minty, but
Mm.
she wanted to see them in action, see the body language and all this, and of course that phone call was a disaster. Last night she's not done with it. She said, "I want to talk." Now,
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, whenever a woman comes in and says, "I want to talk,"
It ain't gonna be nothing good.
it's probably not going to work in your favor.
Mm-mm. Even if you don't get into an argument, the chances are when she says I want to talk, I'm just like, oh Lord.
Yeah,
That means either you want to do something that you know for a fact I'm gonna say no to, or you're upset about something and you want to talk about it, and it's like I don't want to talk about it, but I know I'm gonna have to talk about it. So okay, fine, let's get this out the way. Come on, let's talk about it. Come on, talk to
right,
me. What
right.
is it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so she,
Nothing ever came good after we have to talk.
well, she revealed that, she still had some question as to whether or not, she actually asked him outright, are you still
Mhm.
talking to her? Now, I don't know, did I miss it? Because I never heard an answer. Like she
This
asked him and he kind of hemmed and hawed and rubbed his brow.
this was Tariq the whole time.
Right, right. Yes, yes. The darty eye. So I'm like, but I have not heard a flat out, no, I'm not talking to her. Then he
Mm-hmm.
goes to his friend's store and he
Mm-hmm.
starts telling him about the drama. And his friend's like, man, well, are you still talking to her? And still no answer. So we
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I'm going to make my own assumptions. Since he won't tell us,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take that to mean that he probably is still talking to her.
Mm-hmm. Silence is golden. Silence is
He's still
golden.
talking to her, even if it's a little
Mm-hmm.
text every now and then, and
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
and Hazel's not stupid. She's on it.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
So
Hazel's smart. You know,
Hazel's very smart. Hazel's
don't
very smart.
let me tell you something about let me tell you something about a lot of the people that come on this show. Don't let them being from a different country fool you. They are very intelligent. They are very smart. They got the street smarts in them, and Hazel's one of them. And and the thing about it too is, I'm like, dude, if you just tell her, like, look, I check in on her every couple days or every couple or whenever I check in on her to see to it that she's okay because this whole COVID thing, and yeah, okay, she'll be upset, she'll work past it. You sitting there not saying nothing is better off than you not even telling the truth, dude.
It's a lose-lose situation.
It is.
If he
It
tells her,
is.
he's done. If
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't tell her, she's gonna keep digging and snooping until she finds evidence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not looking good for my boy Tariq right now.
It's really not. I mean, the only thing that looked good on him last night was that suit, and thank God it wasn't a powdered blue suit.
I'm sorry, he still has no sense of style to me.
He
Everything he
doesn't.
puts on is it just doesn't work. It just
He
doesn't work.
doesn't. And I'm like, why are you wearing a bow? Like, bro, no one's wearing a bow tie since the '90s to a wedding.
All right, last but not least, finally, let's get to the really juicy one.
Oh boy.
Mike and Natalie.
Hold on. I gotta take the glasses off of this one. I'm gonna finish
Take
this up.
glasses off for that one. Take a little sip. All right, Mike
I
and
just downed the rest of
Natalie.
my drink. Come on.
Mike and Natalie. I'm surprised they made it this far. Honestly, I figured they'd be off the show by now if they've broken up, whatever. But because every episode, Mike just looks like he's done. He's uninterested.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie's got the bug eyes, looking for the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And last night, lo and behold, I'll be damned, I never saw it coming. He gave her the ring back.
He did.
Now, the
He
way he gave
did.
it back to her, you know, that's a whole other story. He kind of just like, here you go. I don't really
Mm-hmm.
want to do this, but
Mm-hmm.
here you go.
Here you go. Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
I thought, okay, Mike, you know what, Mike, you already had some points for me just putting up with all of the crazy that she puts out. But now
Mm-hmm.
you took it to another level. You were like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give her the ring back. Obviously he cares about her because he's still sticking with it, hoping
Mm-hmm.
she changes, whatever. And then talk about blowing a moment.
Should I say my tweets from last night on this one?
Go ahead.
The first tweet was I said, okay, Natalie, you got the ring. Don't F this up. About 30 seconds later. That tweet didn't age well.
Right. She literally screwed it up in 30 seconds. I'm like, Natalie. She starts going, okay, well, do you forgive me about the thing that happened in the thing and back in I forget where she's from, Russia, wherever she's from.
Yeah.
You forgive me for that. And he's like, he got up, he was like,
He got up and was like, I'm done. I was shocked he did not say I'm done. That's it. I'm surprised he didn't turn to the cameras like, Get out. Y'all, I'm done. I'm done. Seriously, I'm done. I don't care. Breach of contract, sue
Take
me.
off his
I'm
microphone.
done. Take this lapel off. Take her with you. I'm done. I'm surprised he didn't do that.
That was crazy. I was like, girl, shut up. I'm yelling at the TV. Shut up. Shut up. You got
Yes.
the ring. You've been
Mm,
hounding this man for the ring
mm,
for this whole season. He
mm-hmm,
finally gives you the ring. And then you
mm-hmm.
want to rehash old stuff. Come on now. And then, listen, fine if you want to bring that up, but can you wait? At
Or how
least
about
give it a day. Damn, 24 hours.
how about just don't bring it up at all? Accept him giving you the ring as he has forgiven you.
Because we know that that's not her though. She can't keep her mouth shut. She just can't help it.
Oh
So
Lord.
she could have at least waited a day before
Mm,
she started back with the, you know.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean,
I'm glad you.
ugh, it's like this. It's like let's get to it. Okay. If I'm trying to think of a good. I can't think of a good.
Okay.
I can't.
Anyway,
I'm through with this.
we
I'm
need to
through
wrap
with
this
all
up.
this.
Um, it's been fun.
It
We
has.
can't wait till Sunday to see what happens next.
Mm.
Let's see if she's able to keep the ring because the previews, she was crying. Did you watch the previews for next week? She was
Mm-hmm. Oh
bawling.
yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
she said he changed his mind. She was talking to some of her friend or
Mm.
mom. My fiance changed his mind. So I'm
Mm.
like, whoa, what is this about? I
That's
can't
what
wait
I
till
want to
Sunday.
know. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Oh yeah. Oh
Woo!
yeah. You know I'm watching this early too. So oh yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, until next time, you know, I'm K-Cee Deeva, my co-host Emily Adams, and we're gonna keep you up to date every Monday. Let you know what happened the night before, 90 Day Fiance. Give you our take on it, but also catch you up to speed for all those living busy Sunday lives. We'll hope you
Mm.
join us next week once again. And until then, stay safe, and we're out.